I'm Tarot Oracle, and I wanted to give a quick tour of some tarot luxury items. Definitely not something that you need to read tarot, however, it's all fun. So I've been doing this a long time. So I have a few luxury items, not all bought at once. So I'll get a tax return 1 year and buy a couple things, get a tax return another year, buy a couple things, etc., etc. So I'll give you a quick tour. We'll start with Ciro Marchetti, who is the king of tarot luxury items. This is his cloth that he has. These are about 60 plus shipping, so it's really well done. Most tarot cloths you get are not this sort of a satiny feel or luxury feel type thing. So they have they've sort of a double hemmed it here, to where you have one side that you can use if you just want a plain gold, and then the other side he'll have his art patterns all over it. So I think this is probably one of his best sellers. I'm assuming, I don't know, because he has a ton of these. He has a ton of these. So you get a regular reading cloth like this, or he has a bigger cloth that you can do for a Lenormand, where you have a grand tableau, and you can use his deck in the grand tableau. So I like it because it's better. It's the best reading cloth I've ever seen. So obviously it's a higher end cloth, and it looks nice. It feels fantastic, and I've used this one a ton, and it still looks good. And this has had a lot of use. So the next thing that he has now, he did stop selling these. I'm not sure if he just stopped selling these permanently or he's just out of stock temporarily. I don't know, but I don't see him on the site as of, I think I checked a week ago. So what this is a tarot box. So you put your cards into here, and in the top is a ceramic insert. So let me get this kind of close to the camera so you can see it. So you'll see he has this ceramic insert right here, and so he'll have his art on there and this beautiful ceramic feel to it. Obviously it is delicate, so you have to be very careful with it, and it does make it sort of top heavy, so it has a bit of a weird feel to it, but it is a wooden box, and he does sign the inside of it, and so he does line it as well with some felt. I'm assuming that's felt. So then you can just throw in your cards, throw in a couple of decks or whatever, so it'll fit standard decks nicely. It'll fit his decks nicely, etc. It won't fit Oracle plus a tarot. May? No, it's not going to close. But it'll fit a couple of tarots. So you can get about 2 tarot decks in here pretty comfortably, and just put them in a bag or whatever. So just grab your decks and put them in a bag and throw them in type thing. So I put my Thoth Tarot in here for the longest time. This is where I had my Thoth Tarot, so yeah, it's nice. So this is his smaller version of the box, and it has a nice feel to it. Like when it's open, it locks open. So you have this nice, it's still top heavy, so you got to be careful because it will flop over, and you don't want the ceramic to hit anything. But this is a smaller version. So he did make a larger version, and so I picked up the larger version as well. Again, this is going to have the same feel to it. This one is a little different. It doesn't come all the way up to a 90-degree angle when it opens. It sort of stops before that. And I like this design a little better because it doesn't have as much of a tip over feel to it. So this will fit a lot. You could probably jam a tarot and an oracle card set in here. You obviously wouldn't want to do this. They're going to go all over the place. But it's got plenty of room in it. And again, it's nice. It's got a nice feel to it. It's nicely lined, and he does sign the top of this one as well, as you can see here. So, and it closes, and again you have this beautiful pattern. So he had, I think, 7 or 8 different patterns of these, and so he ships them pretty padded because obviously they're delicate, so he does ship them padded. Again, I don't know if he still sells these or not, but I didn't see him on the site. So that is Ciro Marchetti. He is the king of deluxe tarot things. So the next one is Baba Studio. So Baba Studio takes a long time to ship anything. So if you order anything from Baba Studio, by the way, link in the description, it will take a while to get to you. So that usually about a month. So if you're in a hurry, you need it today, so it's not going to be something that you're going to get today. I don't know if they offer expedited shipping anymore, but I did standard shipping. It took about a month to get to me. So they come up with a bunch of bags. Now they don't just have these small bags, they have bigger bags that you can put an iPad, like an iPad mini in, or an e-reader into, and they have phone bags, I guess, and they have schmucks and women's accessories and a bunch of other things that you can get. So their tarot is absolutely amazing and gorgeous, and they will put these on clearance. So I pretty much only have bags that were on clearance. And I mean clearance, they reduce the price probably like half. So they very rarely do that, but again, I've been doing this a long time, so I have a bunch of their bags that were on clearance. So I didn't really want to pay full price. So I got a lot of bags. Some of the bags I'm not too fond, or I'm not crazy about the pattern. It looks good, but it's not like just something absolutely stunning that I must have. So again, they were on clearance or whatever. So this is from their Bohemian Gothic Tarot, and these are velvet. So it's like a silk velvet as they describe it. So they believe they hand make these. So they sew up the velvet on the outside, and then you have a sort of a patterned texture here. Then they'll put the logo on the side there, and then the back is going to be their silk velvet as well. And then the drawstrings are this just cord, and then they'll put the beads in it, tie it off, and then sort of frail the ends. So you have this unique look that's really cool. And I have bags from other people, lots of bags off Amazon, bags off eBay. I have some bags from Etsy, to where the person made their own bag and they're selling it on Etsy, and it looked great, but the quality is nothing like this, because the line, they'll line this as well, and the lining is just marvelous. So it's really good, it has a good feel to it. It lasts a long time. I think this one is probably my most abused one. I mean, I've carried this around a lot of decks in this one. So they also have non-silk velvet bags, which I'm not sure what the composition of this is, but it has sort of just a standard feel. The print feel that you get off here, they have it on here as well. So Baba Studio is well known for gorgeous tarot decks, and when the bags are on clearance, definitely something to look out for. So they have a lot of different styles, obviously, and everything. So the tarot decks fit in there quite well. I'm not sure what deck this is. So the tarot decks fit in there great. Even larger decks will fit in. So I believe it's 8 1/4 by 5 1/2 for these bags. So as you can see, again, you have the lining. The lining is just nice. And you compare this with a bag that you get off Etsy or a bag that you get off eBay. Even if when people are making it themselves, they just don't get this quality. So again, I like it. It's sort of a luxury item. And the tie stays tied fairly well. If it doesn't, doesn't fall out, the tie stays pretty well. So I like the way that it's designed, and I like the way that it feels. So again, they have a variety of patterns you can go on there. This one was the last one that I got, so this is my newest one. I bought 2 of these. I believe they're on clearance for $15. Not 15, I think it was lower. I think it was like 13 1/2 if you bought 3 or 4 or something, I don't remember. But this is nice. I like the design of this. Again, this is not my absolute favorite tarot card that they make, but Again, the price point was there, and again, I like the lining of these. Some of the lining, yeah, the lining is just so well made, and it's so color coordinated as well. So you're definitely getting a good deal when you get these. So again, I just wanted to give a quick tour of sort of luxury items that you can get if you want to sort of spoil yourself once in a while, but definitely not something that you need, you know, to read tarot. So, but just something cool. So if you have any questions on any of these, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer what I can, and I will put links in the description for where you can get all of this stuff. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please hit like and subscribe.